Hello, everybody. Funny eyeglasses. Let's do some exercise. Okay. Maybe some kicks. I mean, we have very limited space here, but that's good because real world situations like self defense or defense of others. That's very typical, right? So yeah, like that. We can do that slowly, right? Yeah. Oh, right? Or jump kick like ah, ah, right? I think that's enough exercise for okay, this Saturday morning. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Good enough exercise there. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so it's too bright. Uh, let's get ready. I'm sorry. So many toilet papers here. Oh my goodness. What? Hey, whatever. Um, yeah, it's kind of warm. So, uh, uh, yeah. Let me grab my drinks real quick. Okay. Hey, happy Saturday morning. Yeah, I just rolled out of my bed and uh went to liquor store and bought a bottle of whiskey and bottle of vodka. It was running out. So yesterday, Friday night, like with Hunky, yeah, it was just me. Okay, so there were no participants, but that's fine. But it went well, I think. Okay, so yeah, and I love my legs. I think they're pretty. Mr. Lee, you are a perfect candidate for transgender surgery. I don't think that's necessary. Yeah, I like being pretty. I mean, I'm not that pretty, but I want to be pretty. I would rather be pretty than handsome. I want to be cute. Sometimes I do enjoy singing and dancing like a girl, walking and talking like a girl. I enjoy doing that. Why? I'm a performer. Yeah, like falsetto voice. That's legit. And but no transgender surgery necessary. Okay. Mr. Lee, with some of us, we think that you are kind of in the hiding the closet. You know what I mean? Well, are you saying I'm a closet heterosexual? I'm a closet straight? No, no, that's not what we mean. Of course, hey, I like being a man. And I find women very attractive, and I admire women. Okay, I find them very attractive. Women. Okay, so yeah, I'm plain vanilla heterosexual. If you're wondering, okay. So. Scene cut, okay, yeah, it's just acting, okay. So what else? Yeah, the Pro Pebble paper too. It's people are actually looking at it. Okay, so I'm very glad. How many people? About 200 people so far. Okay, yeah, which is quite surprising. It's been only 1 week. Okay, so because I guess kind of the success and popularity of this Pro Pebble paper too, unlike other papers that I wrote, is because it's well advertised in social media. Okay, and also I also advertised in letters to editors. So let me grab some jacket here. Oh boy, got getting cold. I love my legs. I think they're pretty. Okay, so uh, I'm such a class clown. Perverse, sure, yeah. Narcissistic, oh, of course. But I don't think narcissism is bad. I think narcissism actually may be healthy. Okay. kind of like self conditioning. Okay, like imagine yourself being getting younger and younger every day. Okay, and also yeah, prettier and prettier every day. Okay, I think that's very healthy self development. Narcissism can be good, I think. So yeah, I'm not a psychologist. I'm a humanologist. Okay, so psychology and humanology, we deal with pretty much same subject matter, human beings, human mind, but we take vastly different approaches. Psychology and humanology. Okay, so but I appreciate psychologists though. Okay, I think they're cool. Some of them have very good insights. Hmm? I've seen them. Okay, yeah, they're cool. I just want to do my own thing. Okay, so humanology. Okay, so because I'm independent kind of guy. Lone buck, lone wolf. Like, ow, woo, wee, eh. Hey boy. So recently, I've read this Mrs. Commissioner. I mean, I read her article in a newspaper published. Okay, yeah, it's she advocate for NWA oil and gas. I agree with her. Yeah, NWA, but NWA oil and gas, that's something everybody agrees on when it comes to conservatives, like Senator Dan Sullivan, Senator Lisa Murkowski, Governor Don Levy, and Mrs. Commissioner, and President Trump. They all want oil and gas from NWA. So me too. Yeah, oil and gas drilling. Yeah. Also, late Senator Mike Gravel, former Senator of Alaska, he is for that too, and so was uh, late Senator Ted Stevens. Okay, but when it comes to Pebble, Senator Ted Stevens against it. He was against it, and Trump, he was kind of in between. Okay, Senator Dan Sullivan is against it. Senator Lisa Murkowski is against Pebble. Uh, Governor Dunleavy, he's pro Pebble. Okay, slightly so. Okay, he's not pushing it. He just write some articles about it, pro Pebble. Mrs. Commissioner, I think she's slightly pro Pebble. Okay, but she doesn't talk about it very much. Why? Because it's too controversial topic, divisive, yes, and unpopular. So Mrs. Commissioner, she doesn't want to talk about it. Okay? She's just playing old politics book. I don't. I like something, trying something very new. Okay, but Mrs. Commissioner, she's very playing the old politics book. Just I guess to be safe because she's new in politics. So yeah, she is very obedient and she wants to avoid controversy, which is fine. I mean, that's how most politicians do it. Okay? So she's playing it safe because she's new in politics. Okay, me, I am not as new as she is. I've been in politics for 3 years. She is her very first year. Quite ambitious, huh? Very first time getting into politics, she's running for U.S. Senate. Well, nothing wrong with that, being ambitious. But to me, that's a little bit egotistical and arrogant and reckless. Okay. Yeah. I've been in politics for 3 years. Okay. First, I started as in 2018 as an activist, local activist. Okay. And then last year, 2 years later, I started running for U.S. I mean Alaska State Senate. Actually, I also ran the very first campaign I did before I ran for Alaska State Senate. I ran for president. So in many ways, I'm worse than Mrs. Commissioner. Okay. The very first seat I decided to run and declare my running was United States president. Okay. Cheers. So, a couple of days ago, I read the reader's comments about her article in the newspaper, and it was hilarious. Basically, they were making fun of her. Because she's so easy to make fun of. Okay, but she lies, and it's such an obvious lie, and she keeps on making lies and lies and lies, and people are making fun of her lies, basically. Okay, and that was hilarious. Okay, very smartly written. Alaskans are smart people. They are very, very intelligent. Okay, great sense of humor too. Okay, and I also wrote some articles too, letters to editor. Okay, her articles length like 800 words, op-ed, opinion, editorial, whatever. Mine, just plain vanilla letter to editor, is like 200 word long in that particular paper. Okay? Yeah, it was published. Some other newspapers, sometimes it's like 850 word limit. Some other newspaper, 400 word limit. Okay. I published to all of them, all three local newspapers. Okay. Mhm. So in this 200 word limit newspaper, there are some readers' comments too on what I wrote. And I'm going to read it to you. User comments, okay? I'm not going to read to you what I wrote because it's pretty much the same thing that I talk about here. Right? But the user commentaries, after they read, kindly and generously read what I wrote, 200 word essay, I read them to you. Okay, why? Because they're hilarious. Okay, I love it. Huge entertainment value. Okay, let's take 5 minutes, please. Thank you. I'm excited. Okay. Am I allowed to read it? Yeah. In this, this humanology series. Yeah. It's because that newspaper is publicly accessible in the internet. Okay. So yeah, it's fair game. Okay. Okay. So, uh, there are good ideologies and bad ideologies. Okay, the symptom, the signs of bad ideology is that they appeal to emotion. Bad ideology is more emotion based, appeal to emotion, like sympathy, sometimes anger. That's a sign of bad ideology. They are not rationality based. Or it's not based on science or logic, like climate change alarmism, anti-pebble-minism. Okay, they are all emotional arguments. They draw this picture of beautiful Alaska and ugly open pit pebble mine. I mean, open pit mine in general. Okay, so appeal to emotion. Okay, sympathy, anger, signs of bad ideology. Okay, and there are two kinds of people: people who are rational, scientific, logical, or people who are emotional. Okay, like anti-abortionism, very emotion based. Okay, yeah, I call that idolatry. Okay, uh, so anti-pebble mine, anti-climate change, anti-abortion, more emotion-based ideologies. I think they are bad ideologies. Okay, and because it's not rationality based, so those bad ideologies they tend to uh, paralyze rationality. That's just how some ideologies are. So let me read it to you. Okay. But because emotional people tend to subscribe to those emotion-based bad ideologies, we can come up with strategy to turn them around. What is it? Entertainment. Entertainment is all about emotion, drama, comedy, laughter. It's emotion, human emotion. Okay. So if I'm funny, hysterical, comedic, then I can turn emotional people. I can turn them around. And I can transform them from anti-pebble to pro-pebble. Because once they love me because I entertain them, I make them laugh. Then they love me and they will listen to me and they will change their mind about pebble. So that's the strategy. Hmm? Okay, let's look up this article. This is my name and the newspaper's name. Okay, so I just read very first sentence and very last sentence of this letter to editor. Okay, I'm hunkily running for U.S. Senate in 2022 as an independent Alaskan. So that's first sentence. Last sentence. A campaign promise. As a senator, I will resurrect the Pebble Mine project. Now commentaries. It's hilarious comments. Okay, I enjoyed reading it. Read the comments. Okay, it was hilarious. Go away! Go away! Go away! There's one comment. Very tasteful. I like that. And then I am progressive, far right, liberal, independent. Okay. Must be sad when you have to write your own letter to the editor praising your abilities. Don't you have a friend who could do it? Cool. Yeah, so I'm praising my ability myself. Oh, I can make Pebblemind happen. But you are praising yourself. I mean, maybe it's better if you have friends. Maybe your friends praise you on your behalf. But obviously, you don't have any friends, so you have to praise yourself. Promote your own campaign. Very true. But I'm not sad about it. I do not want other people to campaign for me. No, this is one man campaign. I like it that way. Okay, so but good point. Alaska and the entire country does not need any more one-issue politicians. Many of the national problems are easily traced to members of Congress who are only focused on one issue most of the time. Good point. Watch out, Barista. This guy's coming for your base. Barista, I do not recognize this name because maybe some candidate's nickname. I know all the who are the registered candidates are. Maybe there are some other people who are thinking about running for U.S. Senate in Alaska, but have not registered yet. I know because I know all the registered candidates' names. There are like about 10 of them so far. Okay, I guess some people are thinking about running, huh? Not registered yet. Yeah. So as a senator, I will resurrect the Pebble Mine project. Thank you for making our job as voters so easy. So obviously, this individual is not, this lady or gentleman is anti-Pebble. So yeah, we're not gonna vote for you. You're pro-Pebble. I get it. I respect that. I respect people's freedom, voting rights. Absolutely, 100%. So that's my approach. Okay, I express my views on subject matters honestly. Let the voters decide whether to vote for me or not. Yeah, it's up to them. I want to play a fair game. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. What editorial board didn't give you an 800 word whole on an op-ed page to announce your candidacy? Must just be an oversight. I mean, Mrs. Commissioner got 800 words. Oh, but wait, she's a Republican. Just like three white guys who make up the editorial board. Oh, thank you. Finally, some sympathetic lady or gentleman compassionate for my dark horse candidacy. Thank you. Yeah, and some another person, yeah, she rightly, this Mrs. Commissioner, deserved that op-ed space via her significant position as commissioner and her measurable support. Give it up. The newspaper made the right call in publishing her piece. Yeah, sure. So you want the rest of the country to become more like Alaska? You want all the states soaking up federal dollars like Alaska does? Where would this money come from? And thank you for your silent promise to destroy a world-class salmon fishery. Yeah, good points. Good points. Mhm. Yeah, hard pass. Not quite sure. Kind of ambiguous. Hard pass. Not an easy pass. So maybe this gentleman or lady liked some parts of what I wrote, but mostly disagreed. So it's a pass, but it was not an easy pass. Okay, cool. These people are smart, right? Very sophisticated, nuanced. Let's take 5 minutes break, okay? And then I read the rest of the commentaries, okay? Yeah. I mean, Mrs. Commissioner, her 800 word op-ed that got like hundreds times more comments than what I got, but But yeah, mostly it was negative on her, all the commentaries. Just like my essays, commentaries, okay, mostly negative, okay. Because people like making fun of politicians, okay. I'm glad they're having a good time criticizing me. Why? I'm an entertainer, I'm a comedian. I want people to laugh at me. Okay? But that's comedian's job. Mm. Da 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 do 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 do. Yeah, tears of a clown. But I'm not crying. I'm laughing too. Okay, leftover clown. Okay, how about that? Woo! 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh boy. Some honorable mention, by the way. Okay, when I was marching July 4th parade as just one person group, okay, with that wearable campaign sign, okay. Yeah, I was saying, oh, happy July 4th. And one gentleman said, Happy July 4th from North Korea. I like that. It was very tastefully done, kind of like Alaskan redneck style. I really appreciate that. I think it was done very tasteful fashion. So I appreciate that. Okay, honorable mention. Okay, yeah. It's cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, commentary to this 200 word uh pro-pebble essay, letter to editor. Okay. By the looks of it, this is another try by IMDb low work experienced actor, more recently of Alaska. Taking a look at the various pictures of you, I see another personality playing the Alaska Make Me Famous game. I represent 100% of Alaskans. There will be a stretch as you are off to an 100% in sincere start. Who sent you? I like that. Yeah, so this kind and generous lady or gentleman, maybe I should look up my name in the internet. Yeah, IMDb. What is IMDb? Internet Movie Database. Yeah, my movie's in there. IMDb. I have IMDb credit. Okay. Because I made a movie. Therapy for mental phobia. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Thank you for looking up my name, time, effort. Yeah. So who sent you? Uh, how about God? Yeah, I see myself a messenger of God. Pizza delivery boy, mail delivery personnel. Actually, I was an employee of United States Postal Service. Mrs. Commissioner was kind of like in the Inspector General's office, USPS, higher up in Washington D.C. Me, when I worked for United States Postal Service, I was in Afghanistan. Okay, as a U.S. Army soldier, junior enlisted. Okay, I was a mail delivery clerk. Okay, some of us U.S. Army personnel, U.S. Army soldiers in Afghanistan back in 2011, 10 years ago. Okay, some of us took classes and passed the exams and get licensed as a mail clerk for USPS, and I was one of them. Okay, so who sent me? I'm kind of religious person, a little bit Christian-ish. So yeah, God, messenger of God. Okay. Not a prophet. Prophet is somebody very famous, like celebrities. I'm not that famous. Not yet. It may happen. Hopefully it does. Okay. I'm trying to be famous. But messenger of God, yes, yes. I see myself a messenger of God. Okay. Okay. So did I answer your question, kind and generous ladies and gentlemen? Okay. The very last comment. Okay. This guy writes about the same way the perpetual mayoral candidate, Mr. So and so, no pebble mine ever. Okay. So I did look up this mayoral candidate that this kind and generous lady or gentleman mentioned, and very interesting. And this gentleman, he's kind of like strange, kind of off the wall kind of candidate who ran for mayor in some city in Alaska, and he got like 20%. He also ran for state senate, Alaska state senate seat. He got like 20% votes. Me, last time, last year, I got 2%. When this gentleman that this reader mentioned, when he ran for Alaska state senate, he got 20% vote in his district. Okay, so did better than me. My guess is sympathy vote. Okay, because that gentleman who ran for like mayor, Alaska state senate, interesting individual, but a little bit odd. Good intention, but too strange. Okay, but interesting, very interesting candidate. Okay, It was impossible, maybe. That was my guess. But he got 20% of votes when he ran for Alaska State Senate. Me, I got 2%. He did 10 times better than I did. So whatever he did, yeah, it worked. Huh? Better than what I did. Yeah. So July 4th parade, that's like a month ago by now, okay. And there were some kind and generous ladies and gentlemen, compassionate and sympathetic to me, my campaign, one man campaign, okay. I'm very grateful. Some of them actually read my campaign sign aloud. Okay. I'm very grateful. There are good people in this world, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm very grateful. Thankful. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. I need some vocal rest. So okay. That was nice, wasn't it? Yeah. It was cool. Okay. I love my legs. I think they're pretty. Whatever. Alright. 5 minutes, please. Alright. Okay. What else? other than self-praisal of my pretty legs. Oh, welcome to humanology. Anything goes. Okay. Hey, I'm naughty, clownish. Yeah, I'm like that. Okay. Let me grab some whiskey. Okay. Yeah. Class clown. Perennial. Class clown. Clown. So nowadays, my personal joy, one source out of many of happiness. Yeah, counting the how many people read this pro paper too. By now it's like 200 ads. Okay, so uh, but that's not the highest record of the papers I wrote. The law of anti-LGBTism. Back in the days, it used to be called like law of anti-gayism. Okay, the paper I wrote probably the second year of my law school career, Ann Arbor, Michigan, written back in. I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ypsilanti, Michigan, law school. Okay, Ann Arbor, Michigan law school. I lived in Ypsilanti, which is like 20 minutes away from Ann Arbor. Okay, daily commute. Okay, with my car. Okay, right after U.S. Army career, 4 years. Okay, uh, so I was in Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti, Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan, between 2013 and 2015. Okay, so this paper must have been written like 2014. Okay, and I did not advertise it at all. Back in the days, original title Love Anti-Gayism. Okay, and it's renamed as Love Anti-LGBTism out of respect. Okay, it's republished to another online database. Okay, why? Because the previous online database they housed this paper for like 5 years, and later on they decided to unpublish it. No problem. I respect editorial decisions. Okay, and they housed this paper for 5 years, and the readership like 500 600 downloads worldwide. Although it was never been advertised in social media, so that's the highest readership I have gotten. Okay, but this pro paper too. So far, after 1 week after it's written, 200 readership. Okay, so it's catching up very fast. Okay, anti-LGBT paper that's like 170 pages long. It's almost dissertation length. PhD. Okay. Over 5 years, it got about 500, 600 readership downloads without any advertisement in social media. Okay. But this pro paper too, it was advertised in social medias and also some local newspapers. Okay. So it already gotten after 1 week about 200 readership. Okay. So I enjoy looking at these numbers going up. How many people read it? Okay. That's great. Yeah. So this because I'm running this idea campaign of ideas, campaign run by ideas, good ideologies, ideal campaign. Okay. No, how about idiot campaign? Sure. If you want to call it that, sure. Yeah. No objections. You're an idiot. Idiocy, candidacy. Yeah, I like the it rhymes, right? Yeah, it's very tasteful. Yeah, I love that song, bathroom song, whatever this. What's his name? Jimmy Fallon, right? Yeah, the host of late night talk show. Okay, Manhattan, New York, comedian. Saturday Night Live, alumnus. Yeah, idiot boyfriend. I know what you want. Do 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 do. Basically that. Do 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 do. I know what you want. I know what you need. Because I'm in you and I'm your boyfriend. Yes, I am. I will take you out and I will use your cell phone. Whatever, okay. Oh, I got one Swanson in my freezer with your name on it. Yeah, that was funny, okay. I like that. Maybe after this episode is done, maybe I'll dance to that tune. Very charming music video. Jimmy Fallon, Idiot Boyfriend, okay. Maybe I'm an idiot candidate, idiocy candidacy, sure, whatever. I'm a class clown. I want people laugh at me, okay? So I'm a comedian, alright? So self-deprecative jokes, like Mr. Conan O'Brien, okay? He was very good at that, okay? He graduated from Harvard, English major, okay? Conan O'Brien. Yeah, he's cool, right? What else? Yeah. So if you just type in the internet, okay, honky pebble or pebble honky, it will direct right to that paper. Pebble mine, I mean, pro pebble paper too, okay? Pebble honky, okay? Let's go there. I love this reading the numbers going up little by little, okay? How many people read it, okay? My case is like about 200, right? Yeah. Okay, not quite yet. Yeah, 193 downloads, 30, and visitation, like reading online, 193. Okay, okay, it's getting there. I'm very grateful, thankful. Yeah, great. Yeah, yeah. Some social media. Give me a second. Yeah. Mm. I like social media. Just looking at stuff. It's a wonderful technology. Mm. Okay. Good enough. Ugh. So it's been about 1 hour. I'm already drunk. Okay. No problem. I'm at home. So I'm very domestic. Yeah, I'm an Alaskan, right? But Mr. Mike Gravel, he didn't quite do hunting and fishing. Two-term U.S. Senator from Alaska as a Democrat back in 1970s. He's the guy behind Trans-Alaska Pipeline System, TAPS, okay? Back in the days, some Democrats, they supported oil and gas, okay? Like one Mr. Senator from Alaska, Mike Gravel, okay? Very interesting biography, okay? Colorful. He was Democrat, 1970s, and he was pro oil and gas, okay? But parties, they changes, okay? Democratic Party back then, it was not the same kind of Democratic Party today, okay? They evolved. Republican Party too, okay? Yeah. So there's this term I learned, carpet bagger. You're bagging the carpet bagger, okay? BAG. You're bagging the carpet bagger. I did not know what it meant, so I looked it up, okay? Nowadays, you just highlight the word and right click it and search for this term, okay? Very good, okay? Advanced, modern internet search engines, right? Yeah, huge fan. As a former computer programmer, okay, I appreciate computer programmers' good works and inventions and ideas. They're great. Carpetbagger, what does that mean? I give you 5 minutes to take a guess if you want to. Okay. Otherwise, I'll just tell you in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's talk about carpetbagging. Carpetbagger. Begging the carpet. What does that mean? Okay. I learned like a couple of days ago. Okay. I looked it up. Okay. Okay, some politics 101. Okay, yeah, I come relatively new. I didn't take any classes in political science. So I'm still learning about politics. Okay, so something I recently learned is that there are a lot of different kinds of primary system. Back in the days, 1970s, 1980s, okay, Alaska adopted what's called blanket primary system. Okay, what is it? It's like, yeah, Democratic Party, Republican Party, they have separate primary for U.S. Senator from Alaska. Okay, blanket primary system is like, yeah, Democratic Party, Republican Party, they select one candidate out of many. Okay, in primary. Okay, to go into general election. So one Democrat and one Republican. Okay, but blanket primary system, anybody can participate in this primary without party affiliation consideration. Okay, so when that happened, 1970s, 80s, some Democrats voted for the weakest candidate in Republican primary. Yeah. So after two terms, Mr. Mike Gravel of Democratic Party did not win the primary from Democratic Party because Republicans they came in and voted for the weakest Democratic Party primary candidate. Okay, so and Republican Party candidate, yeah, Mr. Frank Mukorski, the father of Senator Lisa Mukorski. Okay, in Republican Party. Okay, and he won. Okay, in the general election. Okay, and he did a couple of terms, I guess, and then he got hired by Washington D.C. president. I don't know what president that was. Okay, so he went to Washington D.C. to get secretary of some big department in Washington D.C. Okay, and his senatorial job he gave it to his daughter Lisa Murkowski. Okay, so she's been doing this for about 20 years. This senatorial job for Alaska. That's Senator Lisa Murkowski. Okay, some Alaskans do not like that cronism, nepotism. Right? They don't like that part. Okay, so. But she got re-elected time and again. Okay, so obviously she wasn't too bad. Okay, so uh, yeah, I'm kind of shy about my leg. Okay, woo, you're like a girl, aren't you? Yeah, yeah. You're so shy, so sensitive about temperatures and exposures. You're hiding your balding spot, hiding your legs. Yes, thank you. Anyway, so, so Mrs. Commissioner, some commentators about her op-ed, 800 op-ed in the paper, newspaper, okay? Yeah, some people, smart people, characterize her as a carpetbagger. What's carpetbagger? It's like this, okay? It's like, Mr. Mike Gravel, who I admire, okay? Yeah, he's kind of carpetbagger too. He wasn't from Massachusetts. Then he came to Alaska to be a politician in Alaska back in 1960s or 50s. Okay, yeah, back now Alaska became American state in year 1959. So Mr. Mike Gravel came before that to Alaska to be a politician when Alaska was a territory. Okay, like today's Virgin Islands, Guam, Samoa, Puerto Rico. Okay, yeah. Alaska was a territory, okay? Before 1959, 1959, okay? Mr. Mike Gravel from Massachusetts, he came to Alaska to become a politician, but he struggled. He was a real estate developer or also railroad worker. He came to Alaska with empty pocket. like I did 6 years ago, back in 2015. But did I come to Alaska to be a politician? No. So I'm not a traditional carpetbagger. Carpetbagger means somebody who come to a state to become a politician. That's carpetbagger. Okay. Like Mrs. Commissioner. She was born and raised in Alaska, but she left Alaska because she's big ambition. She went to Harvard Law School, undergrad in Texas, good universities, okay. And then she got jobs in Washington D.C. Okay, she was happy there, but she got this fantastic job offer by Mr. Governor Dunleavy, yeah, to head the Department of Administration. Okay? That was like 2 years ago. Okay? I think, and many people think, the only reason that Mrs. Commissioner came back to Alaska like 2, 3 years ago is because she got this wonderful job offer, department head, as opposed to an employee of federal government in Washington D.C. Okay, so yeah, she got some political ambition. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but the fact that she's lying about it, that raises me a red flag that she's a dishonest politician and also not very good Christian. Okay, because she's lying about it. Yeah. So I'm not a huge fan of her politics. Okay, because she's lying. Okay, but I'm glad that she joined this race, and I'm glad Governor Dunleavy invited her back to Alaska. Why? She's entertaining. Okay, I have no problem she getting elected for U.S. Senate next year. Okay, she will be entertaining. Okay, she's too fun to make fun of. Okay, so because she's so obviously wrong. She's cute, pretty. Okay, I have no problem she getting elected for U.S. Senate next year for Alaska. Okay, I think she will just not do any harm or good. She's not gonna make any difference because she's too weak. She's just obedient. All right. But she's pretty. She's very fun to make fun of. She's very fun to laugh at. So I have no problem her getting elected next year. Okay. Yeah, they say Mr. President Trump, former President Trump, will come to Alaska and campaign for her. They'll be very entertaining. Okay. Yeah. Great. Yeah. By all means, let them do it. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. I have no problem. Okay. But she's not gonna do any harm or good for Alaska, America, the world. She's not gonna make any changes. Okay, she's just like Trump, ephemerals. Trump, he did some good, he did some bad because he's rather strong personality. But Mrs. Commissioner, she's very weak. Okay, she's too obedient, so she's not gonna make any difference. She's not gonna do any harm or good. Okay, but you will be entertained to see people making fun of her. Okay, I have no problem she getting elected next year. Okay. Yeah. So Mr. Mike Gravel, carpetbagger, okay, came to Alaska to become a politician to Alaska, okay, yeah. Mrs. Commissioner, kind of carpetbagger too, okay. I mean, she was born and raised in Alaska, but she left Alaska because she didn't like it very much, okay. But she came back to Alaska just to be a politician, okay. And they criticize Senator Dan Sullivan, okay. They call him, some of them call him Ohio Dan. State of Ohio, I've been there, wonderful people, great politicians. One Ohio, state of Ohio, this one single state, most likely, I don't know for sure, but who the state that produced most number of presidents, U.S. presidents. So many U.S. presidents came from Ohio. Okay, I met some Ohio politicians. Okay, when I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, doing law school job. Okay, because I have some friends in Ohio. Okay, great people. Okay, so Mr. Dan Sullivan, U.S. Senator today, he came from Ohio. So some people gave him nickname Ohio Dan, the carpetbagger. Okay, without any local connection with Alaska, he just came here just like Mike Gravel from Massachusetts. Yeah, Mr. Dan Sullivan, he just came to Alaska to become a politician. Okay, carpetbagger. So that's the term. Okay, I mean President McKinley in Alaska Mountain, McKinley Mountain. They later on renamed it as Denali Mountain. That's the original idea from an original attempt for legislation by Mr. Mike Gravel. Okay, he pushed for it. Okay, yeah, renamed the McKinley Mountain to Denali Mountain. Mike Gravel, he listened to Alaskan people and he Alaskan natives and he pushed for it. And later on, President Obama, in his infinite wisdom, okay, he approved it, and the McKinley Mountain was renamed as Denali Mountain. So President McKinley, he's Ohio, from Ohio. Did did I like that renaming? No. I I would go to McDonald's hamburger joint in Alaska. Okay, they used to have this McKinley burger. Okay, they renamed it after Obama renamed Mount McKinley to Mount Denali. So McDonald's, yeah, they changed the name of McKinley burger to Denali burger. Okay, I'll go to McDonald's and I would still say, "Oh, give me McKinley burger meal with large French fries." They understood what I said, what I meant. It's renamed Denali burger, but oh, I'm conservative, so McKinley burger, please. They understood exactly what I meant. Okay. They are Alaskans. Okay. Yeah. Employees of McDonald's joins in Alaska because they understand history of Alaska. Okay. So when I say, "Oh, McKinley burger meal, please." Oh, you mean Denali burger meal? Yeah, but yeah, why do you call it McKinley burger, please? Because I'm kind of conservative. Okay, so yeah, Obama, Mr. Obama, he pays visit to Alaska. Okay, I didn't go there when he came to visit Alaska, Mr. Barack Obama. Okay, because I'm kind of conservative. Okay, when I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, law school, he came visit to Ann Arbor, Michigan. I didn't go there. My colleagues did. When I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, yeah, Justice Ginsburg, Ruth Vader Ginsburg, he paid a visit to Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School. Okay, I didn't go there either. Why? Because I'm kind of conservative. Okay, so but I appreciate the visit. Okay, I appreciate the visit. Okay, but I didn't go there because I'm kind of conservative. Okay? Yeah, Justice Kagan, he paid a visit to Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School too before I was there. Okay, but yeah, yeah, Justice Sotomayor, Justice Kagan, Justice Ginsburg, they're too liberal in my taste. Okay, so for my taste. Okay, so yeah, President Barack Obama, yeah, he's smoking cigarettes, he's drinking alcohol. I like that he run. President Biden, Joseph Biden, he run too. Okay, exercise diet. First Lady Michelle Obama, exercise diet. I admire her. Okay, I think she's a very beautiful lady. Former First Lady Michelle Obama, she went to Harvard Law School too. Okay, I think they are beautiful couple. Obama family, beautiful children, exercise diet. Although Mr. Barack Obama may be drinking and smoking cigarettes just like I do, okay. Huge fan of their family, okay. Very, very cool. Good role model. Okay. So President Obama, goods and bads. President Trump, goods and bads. Okay. People are people. They're not saints. They're not sons and daughters of gods. They are sons and daughters of men and women. Alright. People are people, okay. Goods and bads. Nobody's perfect. I respect them, okay? Obama, Trump. Cherry picking. Take the goods, reject the bads from them, okay? Yeah. Let's make this world a better place. Okay? We'll take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Don't you like my legs? Ah, I love my legs. I think they're pretty. They may be hairy, okay? I do not shave my legs, okay? I think they're pretty, okay? There goes my election. There goes my campaign. Whatever, okay? Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Yikes. Yeah. I just don't like these mosquitoes. It makes my legs and ankles itchy, okay? I don't like mosquitoes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have 5 minutes break, okay? Thank you. Bye. Okay, we are back. Sorry for the long break. I've been chatting with my friends in social media, first including you. Okay, so yeah, so we'll wrap it up soon. Okay, so the distinction between me and Mrs. Commissioner's campaign. Yeah, I mean, Mrs. Commissioner and me, we agree. Oil and gas in Anwar, Arctic National Wildlife Reserve. Okay. Yeah, we agree on that point. Okay, but she wrote this article in some newspaper, kind of mainstream, kind of national a little bit, okay, big newspaper, okay, in Alaska. Yeah, she pushed for oil and gas development in Anwar, okay, and but I agree with her on that, okay, but the thing is, Anwar oil and gas, that's something all the Republicans agree with, including President Trump, Senator Dan Sullivan, Senator Lisa Murkowski, okay, Congressman Dan Young, Mr. Dan Young, okay, and they all agree on that, okay. Even late senators like Ted Stevens or Mike Gravel, they all agree oil and gas, Republicans, or some Democrats too, like Mike Gravel, okay. So yeah, she's a very weak candidate, okay. She just pick a battle that she can get some support, okay. I'm not like that. Yeah, I'm pro oil and gas and development. Yeah, I agree with her. Okay, but to me, that's not good enough. Right? I want something more spicy and something more controversial, like Pebble Mine. When I pick the battle, I go after very controversial topics because we, as humanologists, we thrive in controversies. We love challenges. We love climbing the mountain uphill. And why it's been there, many people support that stuff. Okay. Nowadays, conservative side, but back in the days, yeah, Mr. Mike Gravel, Democratic Party, U.S. Senator from Alaska, he supported that. Okay. And why, yeah, President Trump supported that too. Okay, but it's kind of old subject matter. Okay, that's not good enough. That's not exciting enough. It does not give me adrenaline rush because it's not too controversial at this point. So that's why I picked up better in Pebble. I'm pro Pebble. It's highly controversial. Okay, a lot of oppositions, even from Republican Party. Some of them, like Lisa Murkowski, Dan Sullivan. Okay, they are against Pebble. I'm pro Pebble. So when I pick my battle, I picked the kind of battle that has not so much chance of winning because I love challenges. I like going the uphill battle. Okay, and many people appreciate that. Okay. Look, people come to Alaska, okay, because they love challenges. All right. ANICA, this Alaska National Institute Land Conservation Act, whatever that means, okay. It locked up well, one third of Alaskan lands to be national park, federalized, federally protected, okay, ANICA, okay. Democratic Party U.S. Senate from Alaska, Mr. Mike Gravel, he opposed it. Okay, he wanted to develop this He was in U.S. Senator from Alaska 1970s as a Democrat. That's how Democratic Party was back then. Okay? During President Bill Clinton's era, they were anti-LGBT. Yeah, DOMA, Defense of Marriage Act. President Bill Clinton signed it. Okay, so back then, Democratic Party was not like today's Democratic Party at all. Parties they evolve, they change, rhetorics, platforms. So Mrs. Commissioner, and she's antagonistic toward Democratic Party, so she cannot pass any legislation. She'll be very ineffective legislator because she does not know how to work with Democrats, just like Trump. Hmm? Ineffective politicians. Trump was new in politics. Mrs. Commissioner modeling her campaign and politics after failed President Trump, antagonizing Democrats. Okay, they cannot succeed. Just like President Trump failed, Mrs. Commissioner she'll fail likewise, just like Trump, because she's modeling after failed politician Trump. She'll fail unless she changes. Okay? I hope and pray she changes and wise up. Maybe she'll learn the lesson. Huh? Yeah, she can. I hope she does. I pray for if she get elected, okay? But my campaign is this, okay? You have to reach out across the aisle, okay? You have to work with Democrats. I'm more Republican, I'm more conservative on most issues, all right? I'm pro-development, okay? But I know how to work with Democrats. I'm very diplomatic. I'm entertaining, perform background, okay? I think I can persuade them. I think I can work with President Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, and Democrats. Okay, why? Because some parts of me is very much liberal too. Hmm? Yeah. So express common denominator, common interest. Yeah. Pebble Mine, when it's built, will make $500 billion. Will help out poor people. Hmm? We get rid of homeless people. I mean, will help out homeless. Will get rid of homelessness and help out homeless people. Okay, with Pebble Mine money, $500 billion. Okay, and we may as well institute this universal health care in Alaska because we are making $500 in NWA oil and gas, $500 in Pebble Mine. Okay, $1 trillion. We may as well institute universal health care in Alaska with that kind of money. It's just, yeah, we keep the private insurance companies intact, but just expansion of Medicare, Medicaid, we fund them, okay. We pay with my money, annual money, $1 trillion, okay. Everybody in Alaska will have health insurance. Private sector insurance industry, yeah, we'll not touch them, okay. But poor people who have no insurance, minimum wage workers, $500 billion, never mind, $500 billion of annual oil and gas will help out minimum wage workers. They will have health insurance. Okay? It will satisfy Democrats because we are helping our poor people. It will satisfy Republicans because it's pro-industry, pro-development. We are making money. We are not taxing the rich. After Pebble Mine is built, NY is built, we are left with $1 trillion in Alaska. Okay? We will lower the tax. We preserve PFD, permanent fund dividend. Okay, so that's the idea. We will satisfy both Democrats because we are helping our poor people, and you will satisfy Republicans because we are not raising tax, we are lowering the tax, and it's pro-development, industrialization. Alaska is big, okay? One small drill hole in Anwa and one small pebble mine is not going to harm Alaskan pristine nature. No, it's not gonna kill polar bears. It's not gonna kill Alaskan salmons. Okay. Coexistence. Okay. We have advanced technology to develop pebble mine and oil and gas environmentally sound fashion. Okay. So that will be my campaign pitch. Okay. Let's wrap for this episode. Okay. I got some dancing and singing session to do. Okay. So what I'm gonna sing along? Yeah. Crazy Frog. Kind of like Swedish, I think, maybe Finnish, Scandinavian. Okay. Great singer, rapper. Okay. Do 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 do. This is Crazy Frog. I love that three-dimensional cartoon music video. XLX, something like that. Okay. XLD, something like that. Yeah, back in 1990s. Okay. Crazy Frog. Okay. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay. God bless you. Thank you for loving me. I feel so loved. Thank you for loving me. I love you right back. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Thank you. Bye.